Howdy YouTube, it's Mentorship Monday. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys have real estate questions, you want to email them to helpme@DeRosaGroup.com. That is helpme@DeRosaGroup.com, and I will answer them right here on the YouTube page for you and everyone else to learn from. And if you love what we do, then subscribe to what we do. Subscribe to this channel and subscribe to our newsletter, and you can hear all the cool things that DeRosa Group's up to, and maybe get involved in some stuff we're up to as well. So be sure to do all that stuff. Today's question for Mentorship Monday comes from Nabeel. Thank you, Nabeel, for your question. His question is, some multifamily owners claim they have waiting lists for their properties. How true are such statements, particularly in C-type areas? How does one build an active waiting list? Interesting question. So we have waiting lists for some of our properties. We don't for others. And the concept of having a long waiting list and everything like that, it's kind of hokey, because at the end of the day, when people want to go to move, they're going to move, and if you can't move them into your property, they're going to go move somewhere else. But we do have waiting lists in the past for properties like we have a few apartment buildings that have a short waiting list for people that want to get into that complex for one reason or another. Most of the time, when people are willing to wait a long period of time to get into a complex, it's because they know people in that complex, or because they used to live there, or because the complex is right around the corner from where they work or something like that. So they want to live in your building and nowhere else. So the way to generate those types of leads are obviously to market to your existing tenant base. This works only for multifamily, by the way. Single family homes, I'll give you guys a tip at the end here on how to market for small multis and singles. But for larger multis, you want to go to your existing tenant base and offer them some sort of a credit, an incentive, whatever, for going to people in their network, and offer them whatever it is, a couple $100 off the rent, something, if that friend of theirs signs a lease, so that they can have the people they like and know come move into the complex that they live in. That's the best way to create a list of people that are willing to wait a while to move into your complex. Okay, if you don't have that, or if you've got smaller multis or whatever, then the only way to create a true waiting list for people that want to move in is to always market. And so what some landlords make the mistake of is they take their property marketing down when they're fully occupied. Don't do that. Keep pushing, keep marketing, because you never know when somebody's going to step out, or when somebody who's loose on when they want to move in can show up, or something like that. So what you want to do is take some stock photos of your property, and for small multis, always have it out there for rent. And for your multis and everything like that, you want to put them out there for rent and whatnot as well. Just stock photos of your property with a write-up of what it looks like and everything like that. And then if people show up to lease that unit, you want to just say, well, I'm sorry, that's already taken, or we're just putting this out here so we can generate a waiting list, be honest with them and everything like that. You're happy to take an application fee, happy to get you in the pipeline. And if it's a larger multi, there's always somebody moving out, somebody moving in, so you could probably let them know, hey, listen, I have a tenant moving out in 30 days, why don't we set you up for that one? And what you really want to do with a waiting list, you really don't want like waiting lists of lots and lots of people waiting to move into your building. All you really want is to fill vacancies as soon as they come up. Now, single family homes, that this doesn't play if you've got a bad tenant that's about to get evicted, or if you've got people that have loose timelines on when they're moving or something like that. But if you get a good tenant, get that good tenant to give you as much leeway as possible on when they're going to move. Ask them for at least 60 days notice of them moving. See if they'll give you 90. And what you want to do is start marketing as soon as they let you know they're going to move. Get photos, see if they're willing to do showings for you. If they're not, that's okay. But make sure that they're willing to let you show the unit while they're in there. And then you start showing that apartment. And I've had a few instances where I did that, and I had one tenant move out on Monday morning, and the new tenant moved out Monday afternoon. Now the old tenant had to leave the property really clean and take care of it, but we were able to seamless transfer. So it doesn't happen all the time. Sometimes even like a week's time is enough for you to get the property turned. But that's what you want to do. It really all goes back to marketing for building a waiting list, guys. So it's about like constantly pushing what you have. So I hope that was of value. Thank you, Nabeel. Thank you guys for watching. As you know, I appreciate you guys, and I hope you appreciate what we do here at the DeRosa Group. And if you appreciate what we do, take a minute and share this video with some other people in your network. So that's all I got today, guys, for you. Thank you for watching. Be sure to check out some of the other videos here on the channel. As I always say, have a great and profitable week.